Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Saturday Showdown on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And I got a stout showdown today. What we've got is a couple of stouts that I got here recently, and I enjoyed them both, but I thought it'd be interesting to do a blind taste challenge between these two stouts here. What I have is a Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Imperial Milk Stout at a 12% ABV. We're going to be doing that one, and we're going to be challenging it with Lagunitas Willetized Coffee Stout at a 12.4% ABV. Now this one is aged in rye oak barrels, and it was actually a 2023 highly limited release, and I was glad to get my hands on it. But I remember it being good, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed this one right here as well. Now this is this is aged in oak bourbon barrels, and this one is aged in rye oak barrels. So there you go. That's the difference. So anyway, we're going to try these two brews. I have got a blue piece of tape on the bottom of the Lagunitas Willetized Stout. Let's get it poured off. And I enjoy doing these taste challenges, showdowns, whatever you want to call them, y'all. Just really enjoy doing these. All right, let's see here. We'll try to pour it without much head at all, because this works better without much head on it. When you're doing a taste challenge, if I ain't doing a taste challenge, I like a good thick heavy head. But if I'm doing a taste challenge, I want to try to pour it without a head as much as possible. Lagunitas Willetized Coffee Stout with a blue piece of tape on it. And then Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Imperial Milk Stout. Let's see, that's my Lagunitas Kentucky Bourbon Barrel. And they're both burnt motor oil dark. And not much, both of them poured very nicely without a head. Alright, so they look identical. They both look like black burnt motor oil in my glass there, just not as thick. Can't see anything through them at all. And can't really get an aroma off either one of them either without the head. Y'all, I pour head on beer to release the aroma. If you don't pour it without a head, it's hard to get much aroma to come off of it. Anyway, whatever. Alright, so we're going to try these. We'll take off my hat and my glasses. We're going to mix them around and see if I can tell the difference and find out which one I like the best. Alright, so here we go. Oh, I forgot. Hey, Fiddle Man, do your thing. Alright, we're going to stop it right there. I don't know which one of these is which. The Lagunitas has a piece of blue tape on the bottom of it. So we're going to check out these and see what we come up with here. These stouts are for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way just like I do. I love and appreciate y'all. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Oh, nice, rich, chocolatey flavor with a little bit of coffee. No booziness at all that I can detect. Mostly chocolate with a little bit of coffee. Let's try this one. Well, This one, I'm not really getting a chocolatey note. It's more of just a very hint of a coffee note in it, and just a little bit of booziness. I think I know which one is which right off the bat. I believe this is the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel, and this is the Lagunitas Willetized Stout. It's what I think they are. I'll go back in for another taste. And it's good. It's got a good flavor, just a hint of a booziness to it, and slight coffee flavor. You get the roasty toasty in this one, and a slight coffee flavor, and just a hint of booziness. I believe this one is the Lagunitas. This one I'm not getting any booziness at all, and more of a chocolatey type flavor. I believe this is the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Imperial Milk Stout. 12% ABV, and this one's a 12.4 if I've got them correct. Flavor wise, I do prefer the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Imperial Milk Stout at a 12%. If that's what this is, I'm pretty sure it is. I actually prefer this flavor just a little bit over this one because it's got more of a chocolatey note to it, and a hint of coffee, where this one's just got barely a hint of coffee and a little booziness. This one just tastes better to me. Just put it that way. Alright, so I've made my decisions. Let's see what we have here. Let's see. Yep, I was right. This is the Lagunitas Willetized Stout, and this is a Kentucky Bourbon Barrel. I got them correct as far as picking out which is which, and I also found that I prefer the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel just a little bit over this one. Alright. The thing about these beers, or these stouts in particular, is they're heavy. They got a heaviness to them where you can't really chug them. I mean, I guess you could, but I ain't gonna. They're just so heavy. It just sit real heavy on your stomach. They're both rich. They're both flavorful. And they're both good. Very good. I'm going to score them an even A, because they're both great tasting brews. They got what you're looking for in a stout. If you like stouts, of course these are both oak barrel aged, one with bourbon, one with rye, but they're both good. But Kentucky Bourbon Barrel wins this one today, y'all, in my opinion. I just like it better. Not to take anything away from the Lagunitas, because it's good too. I just prefer this one. Alright, y'all, that's been a Saturday Showdown this week. Two good stouts, both scored A from me. I'll be back next week. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers. Good stuff.